What to do, people? Glad to welcome y'all to another episode of Know That Sports Podcast. Y'all know what the P doing, man. It's your boy Moore Drive. I represent Know That Sport to the fullest. Y'all know what's going on, man. In week 3 in the NFL. Trying to break down the picks. Point spreads, over and under. And everything about the games. Going on Sunday. Week 3 in the NFL. Let it be known, I got the Thursday night game right. You know what I'm saying? Let that be known. Point spreads, over and under and all that. Got it right. Let's see, can we talk a Sunday the same way? First game we got going on Sunday. The New York Giants at the Cleveland Browns. I think it's Deshaun Watson. He playing that game, I believe. I believe Deshaun Watson going to play. I believe he's going to be the starting quarterback. I don't think they're going to put Jameis Winston. I don't think Jameis Winston going to be the starting quarterback. They're going to be Deshaun Watson. With that being said, he playing Daniel Jones and the Giants at home. Hey, man, I got Cleveland all the way. No, for real. I got Cleveland all the way. No cut on it. I like Cleveland win the game straight up. But the question is the Cleveland Browns good enough to get the Giants 6 points and beat them? Matter of fact, 6.5. Are they good enough to do that? That's a hard question. The reason why I say hard question is because that Cleveland ain't impressed me at all. I think they just beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. They lost to the Cowboys week 1. With that being said, I say yes. Cleveland can cover them. Cleveland can cover the 6.5. Just because I don't believe in Daniel Jones. I said Daniel Brown, I'm tripping. I don't believe in Daniel Jones at all. At the house, even if Deshaun Watson don't play a good game. I can see Cleveland defense being solid. They at home. I don't see the Giants accumulating too much offense. So I say the Browns cover the 6 points that they're giving the Giants. I say the Browns cover the 6.5. I can beat them by 7 or better. On the 10 piece. Over and under 38.5. 38.5. What, 20 to 17, 24 to 17, 24 to 20, 24 to 14, 24-14. Okay. Let's say over. I can see that even though the Giants got a good defense too. I think Daniel Jones will give the Browns enough bites at the apple so they can put up at least 24 points. I can see the defense again. The defense might give up 14. So I'm gonna say over. I say over the 38.5. I believe the Giants can put up at least 14 points. So I say over. And I say the Browns cover the 6.5 that they're giving the Giants. One more time. Browns cover the 6.5, up the score to 38.5. Next up the bat, we got a real interesting game. To me, a real interesting game. The reason why I say it's a real interesting game, because Philadelphia just gave a game away to the Atlanta Falcons. At the end of the game with terrible coaching by Kellen Moore. And the New Orleans Saints just went to Dallas and beat the goddamn shit out of the Dallas Cowboys. So they're on a high right now. They're 2-0. They're on a real high. With that being said, I don't like Kellen Moore at all. But I think the game that they just lost to the Falcons will get their attention. And they'll come out and coach a whole lot better. And with them coaching a whole lot better, I take Philadelphia to win this game. I take Philadelphia to go to New Orleans and get a win. I'm expecting. AJ Brown ain't playing. I don't know if Lattimore playing or not, but I know AJ Brown not playing. So I expect the Eagles to come out and run the damn football without AJ Brown out there. Especially how I got that AJ let that guy get a go from the Falcons with the Falcons. I Philadelphia to go to New Orleans to get a win. I expect their defense to play a whole lot better. I'm saying I expect their defense to play a whole lot better. They played okay getting the Falcons, but that last drive they look like toilets through water. So I think they should play a whole lot better. I take Philadelphia to win the game straight up. But the question is Philadelphia good enough? Or no, I take that back. Is New Orleans good enough to give Philadelphia 2.5 points? If I got Philadelphia to win the game straight up, that means I'm taking the 2.5 points. We say appreciate you for them 2.5. I believe they can beat them without the 2.5. But I say appreciate you for the 2.5. The Saints again, Philadelphia. So I say the Saints will not cover them 2.5, period. The over and under 49.5. That means a big old shootout. I see both these teams scoring 20 points. Scoring over 20 points. But I can't see them scoring, both on together scoring 50. So I say under the 49.5. New Orleans got a solid defense. They at the crib. I think Philadelphia defense gonna show it to the party just under the embarrassment of the last game they just played. So I say under the 49.5. Appreciate you for the 2.5 that the Saints get Philadelphia. They will not cover them 2. Shouldn't they gave them too many points? You should be the underdog. So I think Philadelphia coming in and goddamn spank your ass. So I say they don't cover the 2.5 under 49.5. Next up the bat. Another good ass game. The Houston Texans at the Minnesota Vikings. They're gonna be a good game. A damn good one. I'm talking about I think they're gonna be a pretty good game. A game that people weren't expecting to be good. But I think it's gonna be a pretty good one. So the Minnesota 2-0 just coming off a big win against the 49ers. Houston coming off a tight win. I ain't gonna say, I say tight win because they beat them by 9, but they didn't pull off to the fourth quarter. The Bears tried to hang around. Over the Chicago Bears, both teams 2-0 at Minnesota. They're gonna be a real tight game. Minnesota got a damn good defense. I don't think Joe Mixon playing for the Houston Texans, but they still got Akers, I believe, at the running back. So they should not miss a beat too much. With that being said, I like Houston to win their game. I like Houston to go out there and get a win in Minnesota. I see Houston defense getting that Sam Darnold and making Sam Darnold make that crucial mistake. That real crucial mistake. I can see that. And with that being said, the question is now. Now. With that being said, I like Houston to win the game. Damn. I like Houston to win the game. Will they cover the 2 points that they're giving the Minnesota Vikings? On the road, it's really hard to me because I can see Houston winning by a field goal. That's what I'm saying. And when I say winning by a field goal, kick a field goal to end the game and win the game by 1. Some shit like that. But I'm gonna believe in CJ Stroud and their defense and say they cover the 2 points. I say Houston cover the 2 that they get in Minnesota. 46.5 over and under. These two teams got two good defenses. But I can't see both these teams scoring over 20 points. So I say up the score. I can see both these teams scoring at least 24. I'm saying shit like that. Because Sam Darnold look pretty good at the crib. I can see Sam Darnold look really pretty good at the crib. And they defense solid as hell. So I say up the score. The Texans cover the 2 that they're giving the Minnesota Vikings. But I believe they're gonna be a pretty good game though. Nah, for real. I think they're gonna be a pretty good game. Next up the bat, Denver at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay just coming off a big win in Detroit, a damn big win in Detroit. 2-0 at home, playing a rookie quarterback with Bo Nix. With that being said, I like Tampa Bay to win that game. No cut on, straight up. But the question is, can Tampa Bay beat them by 6 points or better? Bo Nix, Ricky on the road. Yeah. I say Tampa Bay cover the 6 points. 6 points, Tampa Bay cover. Over and under 41 and a half. Both these teams go over 20 points. I say under. I say under 41 and a half. The reason why I say under 41 and a half, because Tampa Bay ain't gonna score that. Tampa Bay may score 20 on them, but Denver got a pretty good defense. I don't see Denver really coming to the party. Offense. We don't see Denver coming to the party on offense. So with that being said, let's say Tampa Bay do score over 20, 24, something like that. They may say score 24. I don't see Denver scoring no more. I don't see them scoring over 17 if they score 17. So I say under the 41 and a half. The Buccaneers cover the 6. I just don't think Bo Nix can. He ain't not on the road in Tampa Bay. I don't see that too much. Next on the back, the Tennessee Titans host the Green Bay Packers. They say Jordan Love is questionable if he's playing or not. I really don't know. If he is playing, he's gonna be real turned out. With that being said, since he's gonna be real tender, I like Tennessee to win the game. On the road, I'll take the Tennessee Titans. What his name is? Malik Willis. He came from Tennessee, played for Tennessee. He got traded to Green Bay. He's had a big win against the Colts in Green Bay. I expect Green Bay to come ahead and try to run the football and punish you with Brendan Jacobs. Try to punish you with the boy Jacobs, Josh Jacobs. But I think Tennessee good enough to hold that back. We got a solid defense, so I think I don't forget about the quarterback that played for Tennessee, Levi, something like that. Love, I forgot who name Levi. Tennessee quarterback. I forgot his name. This is first year starting. This is second year in the league. He cannot come out there with the shit he been doing the last 2 weeks with the unnecessary turnovers, stupid turnovers that killing him at the end. He can't do that. Period. I get the Green Bay team. If you do that, he boot house. I think he should play better at home than he played last week. Because I think they just played the Jets, and the Jets. I ain't gonna say the Jets badly beat them, but they got by. They beat them with Malik Willis or Jordan Love. Because Jordan Love ain't helped. I can see the defense getting at Green Bay and Tennessee offense doing just enough just to win their game. So I like Tennessee straight up to win. Tennessee is the favorite in this game. They're giving Green Bay 3 points. I'm gonna say Tennessee cover Tennessee cover the 3. Reason why? Because Malik Willis play, he gonna turn the ball over. I know they're gonna be a reunion game, and he come back to the team. He just trade him all that old good storyline shit, but he ain't showed me nothing. I swear he ain't showed me that. I think Tennessee front four good enough to handle that running game to a certain extent and make Willis beat them. And I think Tennessee will pull it out. I think that Willis will get them what he want. That'll make them beat them by more than 3 points. Willis gonna give you what you want. Over and under 38.5. I say under. They're too many points. I don't see now one of these teams scoring 24. Period. I don't see now one of these teams scoring 24. Don't see both of them scoring 20. Period. So I say under the 38.5. Tennessee cover the 3 that they're giving the Green Bay Packers. Next up the bar. Next up the par, I meant to say, Chicago Bears at the Indianapolis Colts. Both teams 0-2. They need to win bad as a motherfucker. No, for real. Chicago, they playing tough the last 2 games, but they still lost. So that's all that matters. Colts, same way. So the question is, who really can get them when they get their first win in the NFL? I mean, first win of the 2024-25 season. I'm going to go with the Colts. I'm going to go with the Colts. It's a real tight game. It's a real tight game. I ain't lying. It's a tight game. Bears got a solid defense. Real solid defense. The Colts at the crib. So they got a good team. I'm gonna say the Colts. I'm gonna take the Colts. I'm gonna take the Colts in the game in a real tight game. Real tight. So tight there that the Bears are the favorite. I spoke about it. But they ain't the favorite by number 1 point. That tell y'all you need to know right there. You don't know who won the game. Them up for here now. They even the match. They real even the match. And see they even the match. They getting the Colts 1 point. The Colts again, the Bears 1 point. I like the Colts, so I say the Colts cover them 1. To win the game, I say they cover them 1. They can beat them by 5. They can beat them by 7 to 9 points. The same way Houston just beat them. They can beat them the same way. The Colts can beat them the same way. Because the Bears got a solid defense, and the Colts do too. And they at home. Colts at home. They just lost the road game to Green Bay. They should have played better at home. Richard should have played a whole lot better at home. So I say the Colts cover the 1, 43.5, over and under. I say under. I say they're too many points. I don't see Bambo. I don't see one of these teams. I don't see both these teams scoring 20 points. Like I say, I can see the game just like the game can be just like the Colts and I mean not the Colts, but the Bears and the Texans. Real close. When I say close, like 17, 10, 15, 10. Something like that. At one point in time. Then in the 4th quarter, they pulled out, beat them 19. Would they beat them some 20, 13 or something? Some 13 to 20, some shit like that. So I was looking at the lyrics. I'd say this game should be the same way, real low scoring game. Under the 43.5, Colts cover the 1. Last 1 o'clock game. They Chargers flying in. They got that Pittsburgh. This game right here is a really tough game for me. And I don't want to go and get my guns. I want to stick to what I'm with. But boy, it's hard to do that from what I done seen, what they got going on in Chargers. I think the Chargers what the name is? Justin Herbert. Then they saying something on his ankle or some old shit. He got an ankle problem. You know what I'm saying? Chargers flying to Pittsburgh. That's a problem. At a 1 o'clock game, that's a problem. Man, I don't want to go get my gun, man. But I see it. You know what I'm saying? I see it. I wanted to take the Chargers. I can't do that though. I'm sorry. If I be wrong, get wrong. At first, I wanted to take the Chargers for this game, but as I've been thinking about it for the last couple hours, for the last couple days, I got to stick to what I believe gonna win. I got to stick to what the odds say. The odds show that Pittsburgh should win the game. The quarterback got a knee. Ankle hurt. You flying to Pittsburgh 1 o'clock. Hey man, that shit don't add up. So I'm gonna take the Pittsburgh Steelers in the game. What it should be a pretty good game though. The question is, can the Pittsburgh still get them folk 3 point? I'm gonna say yeah. Reason why I'm gonna say yeah, because I'm putting on Pittsburgh defense. It's a 1 o'clock game. The folk come from LA to goddamn Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hey man, so the man out there with a sore ankle. Hey man, so then JJ Watt them getting at him, man, like Petrie go through Buckhead. Nah, for real. Getting at his ass. So with that being said, they can beat them. Judge Herbert, they're gonna try to run the ball too. I can see them beating them by 4 or 8. No, yeah, 4 to 8. Boy, I can see that. With Pittsburgh defense. I can see that. So I say it's still a cover 3 point, the 34.5. Let you know they're looking for a low scoring game right there. They're looking for a 19 goddamn 10 or 19-6 or 19-14. So they're looking for that. With a 34.5 over and under, they tell them they're looking for a low scoring game. But I'm gonna say up to 34.5. Reason why, because I can see you got there a 21-17. I see Pittsburgh putting up 21 points at home. They ain't did the last 2 games, but last game they played, I seen Justin Field looking comfortable out there. Justin Field looking comfortable. And Pickens is the problem. The more they play, the better they should get. They at home, JJ Watt get them at the ball. I can still see the Chargers putting up at least 14 points. 14 or better. Even if it late in the game when they catch up, I can still put up 14 points or better. So I say up the score to 35.5, 34.5, Steelers cover the 3. Tighten this shit up real quick. Next up the back, we got the Miami Dolphins at the Seattle Seahawks. First 4 o'clock game. Tua ain't playing. Flying to Seattle. 4 o'clock game. That's a different time zone or whatever. I don't really know exactly what the time zone is. With that being said, I like the Seattle Seahawks to win their game. On the road without Tua, then that boy Thompson, the quarterback. I don't know nothing about it. No, for real. But the question is, can Seattle get them 4.5 and beat them? Yeah, I say they can. I say Seattle can beat them folk by at least 6 or better. Over and under, so I say on Seattle cover the 4.5. Over and under 41.5. The question is, can both of these teams score over 20 points? 41.5. I don't see Miami offense doing their thing. I'm for real, I don't see Miami offense doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? With Thompson, no, I don't see them doing that. Shh. 17. I'm gonna say up the score. We want to say up the score because I can see they getting ugly. I can see they getting ugly in Seattle. The Miami defense ain't not all that. I can't. Rams is solid, but they ain't all that. They gonna Seattle get a lot of bites at the apple. Up the score. Seattle gonna up the score. They gonna up the score, and they cover the 4.5. Next up the back, we got the Carolina Panthers at the Las Vegas Raiders. Hey man, give me the Raiders, man. The Raiders just come off a big win in Baltimore. Carolina set down Bryce Young, come with Andy Dalton. But Andy Dalton have beaten the Las Vegas Raiders the last 3 times he done played them. But this ain't the same Las Vegas Raiders. You ain't the same Andy Dalton. So I'll take the Raiders in Las Vegas. They getting Carolina 6 points. They bench the quarterback. When they come out there and put up a fight, Minshew I say the Raiders. I say the Raiders cover the 6 point. I say Cosby don't have a pretty good game on defense. Get it added dollar. Probably get a score win to help the team out a whole lot. So I say the Raiders cover the 6 point. 39.5 over and under. I can mention put up 24, 14, 38. I'm gonna say under. I'm gonna say under. I don't see now one of these teams being really explosive like that. I know if one being explosive, the other one ain't. And I don't see Carolina doing too much. So I don't see both these teams scoring over 20 points. So I say under the 39.5. The Raiders cover the 6. Next up the bet, we got the San Francisco 49ers against the LA Rams. Rams, both the wide receivers ain't playing. Killers is questionable. Debo ain't playing. With that being said, I like the 49ers to win the game. I just think the Rams on the man. I just think they're undermanned. So I like the 49ers to win the game. After that crucial loss, they just got to get Minnesota. I think they should try to make a bounce back. They need, if the Rams had Cooper Kupp or one of their wide receivers, I would pick the Rams to win the game. But with both their wide receivers gone, the 49ers should win the game. Their defense should be able to put the game out for them to a certain extent. Even though the coach for the Rams be having Shanahan number the last couple of years. But without both the wide receivers, I had to take the 49ers. Even though 49ers do not have Debo and Killers nicked up, I still think they got no talent to beat them. But I don't think they got no talent to beat them by 6.5 points with all the injury. With the injury that the 49ers do have, that's too many points. I ain't lying, that's too many points. So I said the 49ers don't cover 6.5. 43.5. Can both teams score 20 points? I can't see that. I can't see that without their wide receivers. So I say, I'm gonna say up the score. I can't see both teams scoring 20 points. But yes, I can. I can see both teams scoring over 20 points. I can see both teams scoring over 20 points. 24-20, some shit like that. 26. No, not 24, 20 something. 27, 28, 20. I can see something going on. No. Hell no, I can't see that. No, let me think a little bit more on that. I can see. Scratch that out. Under. I can see under. Reason why I'm gonna say under is because the Cowboys, not the Cowboys, but the Rams, no wide receivers. So they ain't gonna be scoring too many points. 49, Debo ain't there. Killers nicked up. They gonna be trying to run the ball, low scoring game. Under the 43.5. 49 do not cover the 6.5, 20 point division of the game. In LA, division of the game. No, they ain't going on. Next on the bet, the Detroit Lions at the Arizona Cardinals. I like the Detroit Lions to win the game, especially after the crucial law they just had against the Detroit Lions. I'm going to get the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I say Detroit can go to Arizona to win the game. And a big old shootout, though. Arizona goddamn ain't no hope. They ain't laying down. They 1-1. They got Kyler Murray playing ball. So I like Detroit. But I do see, I think Detroit can go there and get a win. With their run game and golf, they can get a win. But the question is, can Detroit give Arizona 3 points and beat them? I say Detroit cover the 3. I say they cover it. I say Detroit mess around and put Kyler Murray in the box if he make a mistake. He ain't got an interception. I believe he get one this week against the line. So I say they cover the 3, 51.5. Hey man, both teams got scored with 20 points, 24 points. I'm gonna say up the score. In Arizona, I see Arizona put up at least 24 to 28 points. I can see Detroit put up about a 30 piece. I can see them put up about a 30. So I say up the score, the Lions cover the 3. Next up the bet. Cowboy Nation, we in the building. We shaking the P2 after the crucial beat ass of the New Orleans Saints put on the Dallas Cowboys this Sunday. It don't get no easier, people. Next up the bet, the Baltimore Ravens coming to town. Hey man, boy, this is going to be a very difficult game for the Dallas Cowboys. Reason why I say that because what the Cowboy problem is, them folk like to do, and they run that pill. You know what I'm saying? And they got Derrick Henry to run the pill with the Ravens being on 2. With that being said, I like the Dallas Cowboys to win this game. And I'm going to tell you why. I got the Cowboys to win this game because I believe the Cowboy defense going to come out there and make Lamar Jackson beat him with his arm. And I believe the coaching staff of the Baltimore Ravens come out there with that same shit and try to throw the ball. They ain't finna come out there and run the ball. And I think the Cowboys going to commit to it to stop the run and make Lamar Jackson beat him with his arm. And I don't think Lamar Jackson can beat him with his arm. He can beat him with his leg, but I see 13 being the spy. I see Michael Parsons being the spy at times on it. Majority of the time, 1 or 2 being the spy on it. And we get at him and make him use their arm. So I like the Cowboys to get a win at home. I think they got embarrassed by New Orleans Saints, and they going to want to straighten that. So I like Dallas to win the game. For real. With me liking Dallas to win the game, the Ravens are getting Dallas 1 point. They let you know right there. They're down with it. Vegas and anybody else, all the other people, they already know who's going to win the game. It's a real tight game. The Ravens can't start 0-3. Start 0-3, you may not make the playoff. Cowboys, you start 1-2, you still can make the playoff, but it get real ugly, getting ugly. But I say the Cowboys say appreciate you for the 1. Up the score on the 47.5. I can say up the score. I say up the score. I see both teams scoring over 20 points. So up the score on the 47.5. Appreciate you for the 1. The Ravens giving that to Dallas Cowboys. Next up the bat, ATL player. The Atlanta Falcons come off a big win against the Philadelphia Eagles. A big win against the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia and Sunday night. I think it was Sunday night football, Monday night football. I'm sorry. And they don't get no easier. Now you got a Kansas City Chiefs coming to town. I want to take the Falcons bad as hell. I ain't lying. I want to because I believe they probably can shock the world. But this the reason why I'm not picking another Falcon to win the game. Niggas say I'm hating or whatever you want to say. It's cool. But the Atlanta Falcons' weakness is a pass rush. That's the only way you can beat Patrick Mahomes. You got to get at it. If you can't get at him, he finna kill you. It's simple math. It ain't that hard. DDT. Simple. That's the reason why I don't believe the Falcons can beat Kansas City. It's the only reason why I don't believe that. Because I don't see they don't have a pass rush. You know what I'm saying? I can see Chris Jones being a problem. I can't say the same thing about Judah. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Grady comes to the party, now, hey, man, what the P doing? So now, if Grady comes to the party, hey, man, what the P doing? They shaking it. But I think the Falcons gonna fight. But I don't know. No. I like Kansas City to win their game. Question is, they got look the money line. I mean, they get Kansas City getting number 3 points. That tell you a lot right there. Kansas City getting Atlanta Falcons 3 points, so that means Atlanta Falcons can fight with them, but they can't. At the end of the day, the field goal kicker beat you. You know what I'm saying? The field goal kicker beat you, or Patrick Mahomes got there, hit you with a goddamn skew up top, and you did. When you was up by 3, now you lose by 4. That's what I see. So that's why the 3 point, come on, man. 3 point, that you know right there. They make things like it even, but at the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes gonna hit that. Patrick Mahomes gonna do what he usually do at the end of the day, because they don't have a pad ready to get at it. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna throw that touchdown to kill. some shit like that. You know, or whatever one of them guys. So I say the Chiefs cover the 3, 46.5. The same way like they just did again. The same way I take that back. I'm gonna take that back. The same way they did against Cincinnati. That's how it's gonna be against Atlanta. Only thing about it is I think they beat Cincinnati with a field goal or some shit. They're gonna probably get a last minute score or something like that. I don't think they're gonna blow Atlanta out because Atlanta finally got a decent run game. So I don't think they're gonna blow them out. But I say they cover the 3 point by beating them by at least 4, 5, some shit like that. So I say the Chiefs cover the 3, 46.5. I say up the score. Because I can see the fact put up at least 24. So I can see the fact put up at least 24 points. And I can see goddamn the rate, or I can see the Chiefs putting up about 28 to 30. So I'm saying, so I say up the score. Nah, for real. Up the score. Chiefs cover the 3. But this shit, I feel this should be a pretty good game. First Monday night game. Get 2 on going on, man. Let me get y'all folks out here real quick, man. I got to tighten up. First Monday night game. Jacksonville at the Buffalo Bills. Hey, man. That man got that Jack Adam been playing pretty good ball. He fooled the shit out of me, really. But he be having problems against Jacksonville. I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars to win that game. I got to go there and get a win. Slow Jack Allen down and get a win. With that being said, appreciate you for the 5 pointer they getting Buffalo. Buffalo getting Jacksonville. I'll take them 5. I said the Bills don't cover the 5. 45.5. Over and under. I say up the score. I see both of these teams scoring over 24. Jacksonville need to win bad. And Jacksonville got talent. So I say up the score. Appreciate you for the 5 pointer the Bills are giving Jacksonville Jaguars. Appreciate you mean they don't cover them point that they get. Last Monday night game. Washington Commanders at the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati 0-2. Washington 1-1. Man, Cincinnati need to win, man. You know what the P doing. I like Cincinnati to win the game. No questions asked. The question is, can they give them 7 points? They playing in Cincinnati? I say yeah. I say they can give them 7 points. I don't think Dan Quinn ain't got the talent that he want. He ain't got the talent. Because he picked the scheme that he got. It was pretty good, but he ain't got the talent to execute like he wants to. So I say the Bengals cover the 7, 47.5. 30. I say that's damn. How many Cincinnati Bengals put up that many points? He did put up 20. I say under the 47.5. Too many points. I say under the Bengals cover the 7. 3 more, man, in the boot have, man. Y'all know what the P doing. It's your boy Moore Drive, man. Got 3 more things to knock out the way and get you up out of here. And y'all know what the 3 things is. First off, the game of the week. What my game of the week is. My game of the week is, what are we gonna see? Who I was just thinking about? Oh yeah, you know what my game of the week is. We'll know that. My game of the week is the Baltimore Ravens at the Dallas Cowboys. Hey man, if Dallas got them beat Baltimore, they 0-3. Man, that's a strong probability they'll make the playoff. So I don't think they'll make the playoff. And the Cowboys, if you fuck around losing, you got you 1-2, and then you got San Francisco, all these folk coming up next. Not near, but the Giants, then all these. Hey man, rough road. You may not make the playoff. So my game of the week is the Baltimore Ravens at the Dallas Cowboys. Nah, for real. Next up the bet. I know what's going on, man. We call it know that game, man. Know that game, man. Know that game mean you know they're gonna win. You know they're gonna cover all that. That shit don't mean nothing. So then we just you know it's over with. We ain't even gotta speak on it. And my know that game is I know that game. I do it. I'm gonna say really it's almost easy. I know that game is Miami at Seattle. Yeah, I'm not Miami at Seattle. I know that game is Miami at Seattle. The reason you best to know Miami is gonna lose that game against Seattle in Seattle without their quarterback. Period. You just got to know that. It just so mad at me. And you got to know that them 4.5 points that they giving Miami, they gonna cover that. No problem. No problem. They'll cover that, no problem. Last but not least, y'all know what I call it, man. Excuse me game, man. Somebody win that you ain't pick the win. They didn't pick the win. And they game one. Beating without the point. We call that excuse me. Appreciate you. Nah, for real. And my excuse me game is my excuse me game is the Jacksonville Jaguars over the Buffalo Bills. I think Jacksonville go there and get a win. No, for real. They definitely go there and get a win, get their first win of the season in Buffalo. And they say appreciate you for the 5 point that they gave you too. 5 point that he gave. That the Bills give Jacksonville. Excuse me, appreciate you. Saying we beat you without it. So excuse me, gang. Jacksonville over Buffalo. Hey man, I appreciate everybody who tuned in, listening or viewing to the show. It's your boy Moore Drive, man. I represent Know That Sport to the fullest. Same bad time, same bad time next week for week 4 in the NFL. Hey man, I had a terrible week last week, 7-9. Got a scrape in that, did we? Nah, for real. Didn't know that sport, Pimp Jew. Appreciate y'all. Know that. If you don't know nothing else. Shaking it.